Hey guys, welcome back to more Fallout 4, and a week has passed in-game, so we can go talk to Virgil now. We'll go check up on him. I mean, we were just doing the quest for the Institute, which we'll go do now. I've decided not to tell either the Brotherhood or the Railroad. But off screen I did some more Paladin Dance side quest, and as it turns out he is a synth. Shocking. So I did all that off screen because that involved Brotherhood of the Steel side quests, which I didn't really give a damn about, so I just kind of breezed through them.
Protect and serve.
Virgil.
Where the hell did your coat come from? You didn't have a coat and then you transformed back and now you do have a coat?
Welcome back.
Unless he did have one and I just didn't notice.
But I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
Unless you had one line about.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step, but it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab, or help yourself to any of this junk if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Nothing to say about that Curie? No? I thought she'd be a little more excited to see something so miraculous. You know, since she's a scientist and all that.
Hey.
Yes? I am happy to help.
I think we ought to part ways.
All good?
Yeah, head back to Sanctuary. I have a feeling she's not going to like the quest I'm about to do. Which is the Institute one. We'll go do that. And that drinking buddy quest has still not been fixed. I don't know why. I thought they might have patched that one up by now, but as it turns out they haven't. That's... I can't quite do that one yet. Okay, let's go to Bunker Hill. I must be near the end of the game. And then I've got the DLC to do as well. But that shouldn't take too long. Okay, where's that guy? He's down here apparently.
I've been waiting for you.
Yo! Who are you?
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Shouldn't we try to avoid killing anyone?
Irrelevant. Any threats between us and the
Yeah.
target are to be eliminated. Only the synths matter. The mission's parameters just changed.
What?
We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Who are these guys? Wait, I didn't tell the Brotherhood. Do you have a key? No. Oh, there's another way in though, down the side. I suppose I have to go the long way round. Wait, the Brotherhood are killing the railroad? I have no... And there's people falling from the sky. I have absolutely no idea what's going on at this point. Oh, so much is going on. I wonder if I'll get Bunker Hill as a settlement. It's like the only settlement I haven't got. Okay. I'm just running at this point. I don't know who's with me, who's not with me. Jesus Christ! No, wrong buttons. I was wondering why I wasn't healing. And no one is attacking me. I don't know why. Is it because I joined the railroad as well as the Brotherhood? So they're both kind of on my side?
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
I don't know. I kind of want to let them go.
Safe, okay? I'll let you go.
Oh, God, thank you.
Be free! Oh God. And they say courses are difficult. I'm guessing the Institute isn't going to be too happy with me.
Giving us another chance at life.
Maybe I can lie my way out of this. I've got maximum charisma. Are you people still fighting? I'm not even sure who's fighting who at this point. Oh, Gatling laser. Do I need to take the holo tags? Do they like, you know? So I'm sure there was a quest in the previous game where you had to hand in holo tags to someone. Are they still fighting? Right, where do I need to go? I hope this doesn't mean I've been like kicked out the institute. I'm hoping I can talk my way out of, you know, trouble with them. I'm trying to stay neutral with like everyone, so I don't have to deal with any more bullcrap. There's too many other factions out after me. Okay, he is straight in front of us. Inside here. He's not going to betray me, is he, and try to kill me? Because if he does, I don't care if he is my son. I'm putting him down. Okay. Maybe he was on the roof. That might explain why it told me to go in here. Oh, there you are. Hello, Father. Why do I keep calling him Father? It's because his name is Father. But he's my son.
Sean.
So confusing.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
If the Institute hadn't showed up, would we still be frozen like forever? With no one there to release us?
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should...
Then why kill your father?
So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit.
Why
when
not
I had you
keep
released from Vault
Nate
111,
alive as well?
I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision.
Oh.
Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me. Would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up
Well,
to
they
this
did.
indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved
What?
in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on.
We did not tell
I
them.
will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside.
Well, at least we got
The
out of
Directorate
that
is me,
situation.
and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
God, that made me jump. Well, there was actually an ambush there. You know, both the Railroad and the Brotherhood showed up, so there was nothing we could do about it. Maybe we can fix this quest as well now. Because when I tried to talk to him first, I accidentally told him about the ambush. But then I loaded it so he didn't know. So he didn't know about the ambush. But I couldn't finish this quest. But now I can. If that makes sense, which it probably doesn't. But I'm just going to finish this quest so that I can have Paladin Dance back. Maybe I can get his perk, hopefully.
If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, beauty, and sin and shoot them into space.
Ugh, the Brotherhood. Douchebags of steel. Yo. I'm going to quick save it first.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good.
Yeah.
Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his
I do like
possessions
his
are
hair, though.
yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I don't want his power armor. I've got like
I'm
a
honored,
million of
Elder.
them.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just
Let's
be
bring them
aware
up. I don't
that a
actually care.
Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam.
Yeah, we built that big ass robot, didn't we?
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Oh god, I'm a paladin now, aren't I? What's an FEV? Liberty Prime! Yeah, we built this robot. It may look interesting, but honestly nothing that interesting happened during that quest. Except that robot.
Glad to see you've returned safely from the Institute.
It's got that. Got that. That one I'll probably just do off screen again. Where did what's his name go? Paladin Dance. He was in a bunker somewhere, but I forgot where. God, where did I put him? I don't think it was there. Mm-hmm. Listening post Bravo. Okay, where the hell was that? Oh, there were too many locations. I think... Oh, there it is. Okay, Dance, where are you? Oh, I thought that was him for a moment. I'm like, why are you dead? You shouldn't be dead.
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
She's as dedicated as they come.
Yeah,
A real team player.
I
she's
couldn't
one of the
agree more,
nicer ones.
But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a
Oh,
scribe.
do you like her?
I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
As a person. It's not like you to ask me something like
He's
that.
got a
No,
crush.
it's not. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
It sounds like she was simply following your orders.
Of course she was. Halen's never been insubordinate. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her. And for that matter, everyone under my command.
Halen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
The way you held Halen tells me that you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Should I flirt? Maybe.
Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know.
Couldn't
If
resist.
you'd ask me something like that. It would depend on the circumstances, but I suppose we'll just have to see what happens when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Paladin.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Sure.
Ready.
Roger that.
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
I better send you away for the moment then.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
What's the matter?
I think it's time we split the
Affirmative. Ad Victorium.
There we go. And I'm going to end the episode there. Make sure to like and subscribe. I love you all, and I hope I see you in more Fallout 4. Bye.